How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Muse, and today we're going to take a little bite-sized chunk out of the first kind of 4 missions of Crimson Deserts. There's a lot going on. Consider this the tutorial for the tutorial. Let's jump in. So, the first thing that you really want to make sure that you are doing in this game is getting fast travel points. These you can teleport around the world, and they really get kind of glazed over in the tutorial. Again, think of this as kind of your tutorial after the tutorial to kind of help you get going. So they added a whole bunch after launch, which is really nice. But I actually spent like the first 3 chapters not even thinking about getting my Abyss Nexus in our kind of main hub area in Hernand. So what you want to do, and is kind of a much easier way to find them, is hit left on your D-pad, which I'm playing on controller because it says to play on controller. I'm on PC, but I prefer controller. So hit left on your D-pad, whatever it is, to bring out your lantern. So we have our lantern out, and then hit RB to bring out your sword. And the fun thing about that is if you don't hit it right, it will hold. Okay, so you see that little blue area over there? That is an Abyss point of interest. So you will see those all across the map. I've actually collected a few here. We've got B-roll for all this as well. So if you go to those spots, there's a good chance you're either going to get an artifact or a fast travel point. That one's probably an artifact for us. So if you see that on the world, then make sure that you are going to those in between points. That way, see, there's another one over there. Let's head over there. It's pretty easy to get over there. So that way you are kind of filling out your map as you are running around the areas and making sure that you can get there in a timely manner later, because this is a very large game. And if you did not realize what it did, you always want to sheath your weapon before you do things. That way we can see what's going on here. Where did it go? I thought it was up here. I know I saw one over here. Oh, is that it over there? Yeah, it's it over there. So if you do have your weapon out, you will not be able to pull out your lantern. So that is tip 1. Tip 2 is up on the D-pad. That's how you get your horse. And then you can also summon companions. I 100% suggest don't playing as them at all. Use them as kind of fodder when you are getting through camps. That way you can summon them, kind of that MMO kind of thing. Make your party up, but don't play as them because they're completely separate. They're separate gear, separate skill points, separate Abyss options. So I 100%... Oh, there's an archer there. Can I just... Usually I thought I could. Can we go up here? This is a weird... Okay, well, I can't go up there. But, yeah, don't spend points on them, because you play as Cliff the majority of the game. He's your main character. Just, I mean, unless you really want to spend another 10 hours leveling up more characters, just play as Cliff. 100%. Also, for combat, I really like to hold my right trigger / heavy option. And, oh, did he just dodge that? Okay. Okay. And you get that kind of flurry, which is really nice for clearing out just stuff here, but also just enemy encampments. Why are you... Can we stop? I'm trying to make a video here, man. Did I get him? Okay. Let's stow that. Where is our Abyss artifact that we were looking for? It was right here, wasn't it? Oh, see one over there. Oh, there it is over there. And it should be, yep, right here on this little shrine here, we have the artifact. And then, oh my, can we leave me alone for a moment, please? So many enemies. Alright, now let's pick it up. Empty bottle. Oh no, did that like bug out? Oh no, it's right here. Okay. Take the artifact. And it tells you, after you stow it, what quest you need to unlock it. So, Dancing Blade, defeat 5 enemies with a rapier. So, I don't own a rapier, so that would be a good chance to switch to a little girl. But that's how you find your Abyss artifacts, as well as fast travel points. Make sure that you are setting those up and getting them so that you are A, increasing your power, and B, just making sure that you can get around quickly in this area. Second, after that, get a pet. Pets are fantastic because they will pick all of your stuff up for you. It is awesome because you get so many different just body drops, and the pickup system is not fun. What am I doing? Oh, okay. Well, we picked her up. So when you get them, you will find your pets in the little pets tab, and you can summon them from there. I got the floppy-eared bulldog. So you can get this starting in Hernand. Very early in the game, you can start trying to get a dog. So if we go over to Hernand, again, make sure that you get your teleport in Hernand. Alright, you can start running around and looking for dogs. There's actually like 5 different dogs in Hernand that you can start kind of befriending. And you can befriend literally everyone and everything, which is really fun. So if we can go around, let's find a dog that we have not tamed yet. Again, there's a ton in this area. You just need to start petting them. And if you start petting them, then you will become more friendly with them. Once you get to 100% friendliness, then you can tame them. And they come with you on your journeys. And they pick up all the gear and even resources. Oh, what are you? Oh, it's your little puppy. Okay. Hello, puppy. Alright, so you can gain the trust of the pet. Oh, I'd never seen the beagle before. Oh, what a cute little beagle. Okay, so you can grab that and then get their trust up to 25 a day. After that, you need to do other things. I think it's possible that you can get this done in 2 days if you have cooked meat. So if you do have cooked meat in your inventory, you can drop that for them. Is that cooked? Fine meats. Do I not have cooked meat? Sweet potato. Dogs do not like sweet potatoes. Fine meats. Lean meats. I need to cook some meat. Tough meats. During the day, you can actually use your sword to cook meat, which is kind of funny. But let's get some meat real quick. And let's drop a map marker on this beagle. Map markers. You can drop those. You just literally hit X on there. It'll drop a map marker. There you go. Hopefully that beagle is there when we get back. Yep, there's what I was looking for. Alright. Satisfying grilled meats. Oh, wow. There's a lot in there. Fine. Grilled meat. There we go. So let's select that. And we're just going to make some grilled meat. And we're going to make a lot of it. Because grilled meats is also better than not grilled meat for health items. So you want to make sure that you are grilling up all of your meats if you don't have a lot of recipes. because it does just way more than not grilled meats. So let's do some more grilled meats. This is for us as well as the dog. So yeah, make sure you are actually cooking. You pick up a lot of raw meat just kind of throughout the game, and cook it. Just cook it. The best starting one that you can make is actually braised beef, which is you can use to improvise. I don't know if I have any more. With 1 fruit and 1 meat, and that is really good starting food. So let's go over here. All right, let's go back to where we were. I think we were up north, yeah. We're over here. Okay, there's our little marker there, where the beagle is. I want the little beagle. Beagle's so cute. And the other fun thing is that they show up in your camp. So any animals that you do tame will be in your camp. So we got our beagle here. Let's go over. Let's just drop a meat for him or her. And just discard it. It sounds weird to discard, but also only do 1 at a time, because people will come and pick up items that you drop. So that is something wild that I learned. I thought that I could just drop a bunch of meat for the dogs, and it turns out if you do it in a populated area, people will take your meat. So we get plus 20 there. So that is fantastic. I don't think we'll be able to max it out this time, but we will be able to get pretty close with this beagle. And again, you should be able to do it in about 2 days if you do all of the pets and then give meat. 2 in-game days. Plus 20, so yeah, 65. So tomorrow, we will be able to, I think you can only do meat 3 times. Yep, you can only do it 3 times. So 3 times, takes 2 days to get the pets, the dogs, all that good stuff, but make sure you're ready, and you're going to have to run around town trying to find these dogs that you want. And then, so we can show you that. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, it's a logging axe. You can. Dog. Oh. Will pick up all of your crafting materials for you.
Out now.
You can pick it up. So if you're like in the woods doing a whole lot of stuff, oh, there he goes, and picked up that timber for us, and hopefully this fine wood here as well, and the fine wood. So yeah, make sure that you are doing this as early as possible. You can literally start on day 1, get some meat, and get some dogs. All right, and then just some kind of UI things that they don't really talk about. In the bottom left, if you see that little gold bar, that's your experience bar. They don't talk about that at all. So as you kill bandits and enemies in the game, that experience bar goes up, and then you get an Abyss artifact, and then you get a skill. So that's that. And then the one to the right, which I don't think they explain literally anywhere, that's your temperature meter. So the higher up, the hotter you are. The lower down, the colder you are. So they threw up, I remember early in the game, they're like, oh yeah, temperature affects you. There's your temperature gauge. So green is good, red is hot, blue is cold. There you go there. And then finally, after kind of talking about some other things, you really do want to just kind of load up on cooking things. Fishing is hard, but you can usually bow down a few kind of deer while you're out. That way you can get some meat. And again, at the very base, improvise, cook that braised beef so that you have enough quote-unquote potions to get through a fight, because bosses are wild in this game. With that also, as you are leveling up, start with the Keen Sense ability, because what this does is it turns this into just kind of wildness and a really clunky combat system. Again, you start with a lot of this in other games, But this makes it so that, you know, your Souls-like games that you've been playing for a long time, they really help out. So you get your parry, you get your dodge, as well as your counter. So a lot of these things you're going to be doing no matter what already in combat. So unlocking this makes combat feel a whole lot easier, being able to dodge out of these kind of stun lock combos that some of these bosses have, getting good at blocking, getting good at countering. This is going to make combat way better for you. So I highly suggest unlocking these 3 options first in the game. And that's really what you need to know for the first 4 chapters of the game. Just you're going through it, you're building up your base, you're kind of learning all the systems. But if you don't interact with these few systems, your game is going to be so much harder. So if you do want more guides like this, make sure you snap those like and subscribe buttons so you know every time we drop a new one, and let me know in the comments what you want me to cover in Crimson Desert next. Okay, bye.